Merry Christmas. I wanted to do a Christmas themed video, but I decided to spice it up a little. Drawing demons. I'm hoping for 2023 to get into more fantasy artwork, so this is definitely a challenge to take what's already out there in regards to demon work and kind of dark arts and making my own little spin on it from what's already out there. This was just a fun video to have a Christmas themed drawing challenge where it's going off the 12 days of Christmas, but I wanted to do 5 days of drawing demons or 12 days of drawing demons. So I think I will definitely bring this around at the end of 2023 because I really want to see how my artwork develops and how I start creating my own things. In 2023, I do plan on creating a systematic way of where I can start developing my own style and I can start drawing fantasy, mythical, kind of dark characters from my own imagination, just from what I know of animal anatomy and human anatomy, and not having to solely count on references that I already see out there, because I really want to push myself and not just copy what I see. I will say that one of the challenging points was seeing what's already out there in regards to how other artists interpreted the particular demons, as well as taking what is already out there in regards to within witchcraft of what, or occult of what we know of the demons, in regards to their physical features, the powers that they hold, what they can provide if you work with them directly. So I kind of wanted to envelop that. I didn't want to just copy what I see, copy from the tarot deck. I wanted to really create my own vision from what is already out there in regards to the description, in regards to what's our other artists interpreted to be. Of course, I didn't copy the artists. I just took how I kind of studied how other artists interpreted the demon, and then I was took my own interpretation of it, which you will see, because I think my own artwork, my own interpretation of it isn't even dark. It's almost cutesy characters. Yeah, you'll see what I mean. But my interpretation of how I started drawing it is, I guess, I don't know. I was is this my style? Is this what I'm going for? It's not really what I was going for. I wanted something more dark. But one of the challenges definitely was that because it was a drawing challenge and because it was already at the end of December, I realized I couldn't put as much detail in regards to realism and making it really dark of what I envisioned it to become. So these were more sketches or ideas, and taking that part and seeing how they come together, versus an actual full-on drawing. And I think as I develop as an artist in 2023, I definitely do want to incorporate fantasy drawing with anatomy and creating these creatures. And just so you have an idea of what I'm going for, I World of Warcraft, but more darker, or just fantasy animal characters that you see of artists, where they create these very these orcs or these goblins that look actually realistic. So that's what I want to go for. The dilemma was that I didn't have enough time, so I was like, I don't have enough time, as much time as I want to really flesh out like the details, because if I was really going, my process of if I was actually going to go deep into this is I would create the sketches and get ideas, and then I would create the actual final masterpiece, which would mean I would have to go into detail. The sketch, I would go into like realism. I wanted to get into like realism, fantasy art with this idea. But I realized as I got into it, I was like, there's just like not enough time, and I need to get this video out. My goal is to still get a video out every week. And I was like, next week is the end of December and it's Christmas, so I need a Christmas theme. And I don't know, my boyfriend was like, you should draw demons. And I was like, oh my god, that sounds way better than drawing wreaths and reindeer. I will say that my point of making YouTube, I did have an Etsy shop for my art, but I just like stopped because I realized I was limiting my creativity and what I wanted to create, because I was creating things for like the public, like what they were interested in. And then so I gave up Etsy, and I was just, I'm gonna focus on YouTube. But then I realized I had the same problem, because I was like, oh, what like YouTube video am I gonna make so people like actually like it? And I'm like, I'm going into the same problem where I'm not making videos because of the joy of it, because subject I like. I'm making videos because I'm like, oh, like people, it's Christmas time and people will like. And then when my boyfriend's like, oh, you should draw demons, and I was like, yes. But then I was like, but people won't like it, like I might lose followers, like I don't know, I'm almost at 100 followers and I might lose followers. And he was like, you shouldn't worry about other people, you should make art. And I was like, that's such a cliche to fucking thing to fucking say, but it's true. Like, that's literally why I started making YouTube videos, because it was like, it'll give me the chance, the freedom to make what I want to make.